So I'm going to be discussing the effects of media on body image and disordered eating. Body image is the idea that you have about your own body. Many women today struggle with their body image and body dissatisfaction, which is the negative perception of body image that's typically derived from a difference in your actual body image and the ideal body image. Media is the leading cause of body dissatisfaction, with the images they put out leading to the idealization of slenderness. An unfavorable body image puts women at risk for disordered eating. And it's important that we understand the power that the various forms of media we're exposed to and interact with on a daily basis have on the development of our body image in order to decrease the prevalence of disordered eating in our society. Body dissatisfaction negatively affects mental and physical health, and it can lead to eating disorders, which results in a long list of medical problems. Multiple risk factors include pressure to be thin, body dissatisfaction, and thin ideal internalization. The media presents the ideal image as being young and thin. According to a study by Renee England-Maddox in 2006, the participants in the study rated self-generated life changes they associated with looking like a media ideal in terms of likelihood and positivity. People tend to believe that the closer they look to the media ideal, the better their life will be. And the media has been bombarding the public with images portraying the thin ideal for decades in movies, TV, magazines. And it was stated by Robin Goodman in 2005 that what the media do is remind women that to be beautiful and socially desirable, they must be thin, thus they feel constant pressure from the media to achieve that goal. While not all women would compare themselves with photos of a model, those that desire the thin ideal body type are more likely to be affected. This comparison can lead to body dissatisfaction due to the difference in their body image and the ideal. This difference in comparison can be explained by the social comparison theory, which was published by Leon Festing in 1954. And according to the theory, people have a drive for assessment of their own capabilities, and when they're not able to do so, they tend to make comparisons with others. And according to Sarah Grogan in her 2008 book, the two types of comparisons that are made in his theory are unfavorable comparisons, where the other is judged to score higher in a target attribute than oneself, are known as upward comparisons. Favorable comparisons, where the other is judged lower on the target attribute, are known as downward comparisons. So from this, the social comparison theory shows how women can develop an overall unhappiness with their appearance when unfavorable or upward comparisons are made with the images that they see in the media. With the increase in social networking now, the overall presence of media in our daily lives has become nearly constant. The population is exposed to even more unrealistic photos, but not only that, now we're interacting on an environment primed for social comparison. And while social media sites were created with the intent of strengthening relationships and increasing networking, the side effect of negative social interaction is still prevalent. The interactions that take place on social media sites like Facebook or Instagram, which is specifically for photo sharing, have been linked to development and continuation of disordered eating. In a 2015 study by Alexandra Hummel and April Smith, it was found that individuals who received extremely negative comments on their personally revealing status updates were more likely to report shape, eating, and weight concerns. Another study in 2014, Annalise May, Jean Forney, and Pamela Keel found that typical Facebook use may contribute to maintenance of weight and shape concerns and state anxiety, both of which are established eating disorder risks. Both of these studies work to solidify the link between interaction on social media and increased risk of body dissatisfaction, which leads to disordered eating. So In conclusion, we'll never be able to control the media. And combating the constant flood of media ideals will remain an ongoing issue for women in our society. It would be ideal if we could implement industry standards that would require companies to use a disclaimer for the retouched photos, the Photoshop pictures, but compliance would come down to the moral values of the companies. And according to the social comparison theory, people are going to make comparisons with others in order to define their place in society. And with the comparisons that are being made with images that don't depict the truth, photoshopped images, there can definitely be a negative outcome. Every woman should be aware of the negative effects of their body image that happen because of our exposure to the media ideal, and awareness of disordered eating that's triggered by body dissatisfaction as a result of media ideals and social comparison is an important goal that our society should strive for.